Okay, episode 225. Uh, Cosplay Club. What are they doing here? Uh, oh, are they investigating Kondo or Hasegawa? Or maybe a different client? Oh, it's a different person. Backdoor kind of person. Man. I think Gin is more interested on what they're doing. Oh, so the girls are hiring them. Man, but this place is obviously like a his voice sounds familiar. Maybe he is a higher ranking or something. Oh, man, that's. I guess that's also some kind of abuse of. uh, but yeah, man. And Gil was just doing his job. But I guess now we're seeing the darker side of the authorities in Kabuki district. It kind of looks like uh Sarutobi from Naruto. But I'm surprised that Gin was in prison just because of that. Yeah. But I guess now we're seeing more about 2 years. Yeah, man. It's not like he injured the warden or something. Yeah. This is an abuse of authority. Oh. And it now makes sense how he's able to get away with not paying anything to that I think it's a prostitution or something. I think this is the second time we're seeing the prison because we've seen Katsura also in a prison before, but I guess this place is much more lighter compared to what where Katsura was taken. Hmm. Whoa. Yeah. Because, yeah, dry fishes. Was he also framed? Definitely, this kind of authorities should be um reformed. Yeah. And I guess they don't know who Gin is. And aside from being a veteran, he's also now, I guess, considered to be the most powerful guy in Kabuki district. And I guess now he's somewhat being pitted against this side of the government. And it's definitely also being set up that this old man's been framed by possibly that warden as well. Yeah, it's the only thing I think that's been keeping him alive. Hmm. Oh, as long there's no any trouble. Oh, I feel like the warden or someone. Oh, what was that? Yeah. Oh, king of criminals. Oh, wait till he learns about. I wonder if they'll bring it up. His connection with Katsura. He's attacking their spirit. Uh, 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 yeah, man. I guess he's not really making any trouble. Oh, yeah. Oh my God. uh, oh, he's being self-conscious now. He's an idiot. Oh. Is he going? Is he going to control the prison? It seems like he's trying to convince the men of Sachi. Second time. Oh. Oh man, Gin is really smart. He's confiding with the people of the prison, and now he has gained the favor of Shachi. Man, Gin knows how to work his way through the prison, man. Oh man, Gin's Gin would be an awesome leader, man. Man, oh man, man, Gin is a true true gangster, man. Man, man, Gin is scary. Man, his potential is limitless. Man. Oh, oh, Man. Gin is running hit them through his fingers. Oh, it's right in his pocket. Oh. 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 Man. But it's really cool that the way Gin is doing this without violence. Guess he had a little bit of violence, but he didn't cause any trouble for the old man. Oh, man, man, Guinness. Oh, definitely he's planning something. Oh, but I don't think Gin is the kind of person that would do that. But why does he hate the old man this much? Is he just making fun of the old man? I think there's more to it. Man. 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 Jesus controlled this prison. Man. He's even amusing that cats. I guess Katsura never really cared. Just wanted to escape or something. Who is that guy? Resident Evil. Maybe he's like an assistant of Sarachi or something. Oh man, such an amazing episode. And yeah, my favorite part is just Gin being able to, I guess, win over the the men of Sachi, at the same time win the heart of Sachi. And I think from that moment it has been so easy for Gin. And yeah, I guess he has that kind of ability and influence to these people, and he was able to manipulate. I guess he saw maybe how fickle the how small, and yeah, how much of an idiot that Sachi guy is, that he's able to manipulate them. And even the warden can't really touch him or something. So man, Gin is really crazy, and he's really smart, and man, and but I'm really curious to know what did the old man did in his past, and what was his crime for being sentenced for 210 years. I think the only possible crime that you'll be sentenced for that is definitely like some kind of mass murder, some kind of serial killer. So definitely it's related to someone that has been killed and he was framed for it. And definitely if you also do that, you'll also be somewhat I guess he was also not being allowed to see his son until now. He's getting I think the only reason he's getting some kind of clemency is because they've seen his good character, and it's somewhat reflecting that he's not really that kind of person. But the sad thing is that the warden wants, for a reason, he doesn't want the old man to see his son and to have that clemency. And maybe he's connected to the crime that the old man was framed for. But I think it's really cruel for even that, even robbing him of that opportunity of being able to see his son, even though it's not really going to affect his his sentence. It seems like the warden just really wants the old man to suffer. So maybe the crime is related to the warden, maybe his family or something, and it's maybe the reason that he hates that old man so much that he put Gin in that cell for just to make, because he knows that Gin will cause trouble and that will affect the old man. He's not really doing this creating trouble for Gin. He wants the old man to suffer. So I think they'll explain that more in the next episode, and why does he want to do that. And yeah, or is he really just some kind of petty corrupted warden that just wants to see this old man suffer. So yeah, this episode is really great, and I never expected it to turn this way. And yeah, again, from the beginning, they were just investigating. I guess the girls were hiring them to make the warden pay for their services. And yeah, and Gin ended up in prison. And I think it's also somewhat a better condition for Gin because he's able to eat for free. He even has now a lot of pudding. So man, I think if anything, this place has made this life even much more relaxed. So yeah, I'm really, and definitely he's going to do something about the warden with what he's going to do. And I guess he also would like to learn more about what the old man is, his past, his story. And I think he wants to help the old man as much as getting out of this place. And I think that's the amazing thing with Gin's character, is that he always thinks he's just a carefree kind of guy who doesn't care about anything. But more than that, he's the only person in the world that would sacrifice his time, his energy for a stranger that he knows deserves that kind of help. And I think that's the amazing thing with Yorozuya. And yeah, I'm excited to see the next episode and what Gin will do. And yeah, it's this episode is really amazing, especially and also the connection with seeing that Sachi came from the prison with Katsura. So yeah, these are my thoughts in this episode. And if you would like to add some details and maybe share your thoughts in this episode, just leave a comment down below, and I would really appreciate that. And leave a like if you did enjoy watching my reaction, and subscribe if this is your first time here, so you'll be updated whenever I upload my reaction videos. And my reaction to the next episode is also now available on my Patreon. And if you want to check that out, just go to the link in the description down below. And it will really help support this channel and help me create more reaction videos like this in the future. So thank you again for watching. See you in my next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.